Hey, good evening, Maria, back with another video. It's 6:19 p.m., October 2nd, and I am getting ready to kick back and watch some more videos. Actually, I'm not really watching them. I'm more like listening to them. You know, it's just easier. I don't need to actually physically see anything to watch it, enjoy it. I'm more of an audio person. I don't know, but whatever. It's good to listen to them anyway. So I'm just kind of kicking back, enjoying the evening. And I think it's going to rain tomorrow, which everyone knows that when it rains, Maria doesn't go to work, and so she's out of money. So, anyway, you know how you're sitting here on the internet and these weird little things pop up on the internet, like, 4 people unfriended you on Facebook. Like, you know, now, you know, it's nice to have people want to friend you on Facebook, you know, but the emotional ties just really aren't there, okay? Especially since, you know, a lot of the people who have friended me on Facebook are people that I really don't know, okay? Obviously, I think a lot of the people who are friending me on Facebook know me from the whole 2008 bullshit debacle. So I think it's just a lot of curiosity that people are reaching out to me. So I just kind of say, okay, whatever. You know, it's funny how... What do they expect that to? It's like they expect that to affect me or lose sleep over it or anything like that. Of course, there has been some really nice people that are on Facebook, you know, and for the people that I have connected with and had the opportunity to have like brief conversations with, you know, some of it has been very pleasant. But you know, it's just stupid. It's gotten to the point where people don't even know what real friends are anymore. Anyway, so I was thinking about today, you know. How I wonder, am I ever going to receive some sort of justice for all of the things that are taking place in my life? And that's what eats me up so much, because, you know, I keep thinking about how all of this just crept up on me and kind of it disturbs me very, very much how this could happen to a person, you know. And so I'm sitting here, you know, kind of wondering about that. You know, is my life ever going to turn around? You know, will I ever get on with my life and leave this tragedy behind me, or am I always going to be put under this bullshit, you know? So, you know, I'm hoping that Karen is getting her shit together, because I don't know what else to think. You know, it's like how... I realize that, or I suspect that she felt as though she needed to have some sort of covert operation on me and basically turn people against me, meaning we're going to do this particular thing and we're going to keep it all secret. You should never have secrets among people that you claim to care about. That right there is a what do you call it? You're building a foundation for disaster. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense for you to poison the minds of people that say that they're your friend and continue to have a relationship with these people, and then expect for these people to basically be spies for this woman. I don't understand, you know? And that is, and then manipulate someone's life into a direction that they don't really want to be in. You know, so my mind right now is, of course, concerned on my money issues, because, you know, obviously everybody wants to improve their lot in life, and they don't want to be stagnant. They don't want to be, you know, put in a situation. If you're someone who has the potential to do more in life, why shouldn't you be doing more in life instead of sitting around doing something that somebody's instructing you to do? You know, and that bothers me very badly. So I was thinking, you know, a lot today about, hang on a second. I'm just going to pause this for a second real quick. Shut this door here. You know, I was thinking about the cute guy and all of these issues and, you know, what I consider to be, at this point, a predatory stalker. You know, and I don't know if he's ever going to come around or not. So my issue is, are these people, like, trying to hold me back from, you know, being around or having a regular work environment because they think that I'm going to find somebody else or something. I don't know. I wonder about what these people are doing and what their agenda is. What's the point of doing something like that? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. You know, I'm not interested. I don't believe people should ever intermingle at work. You know, I don't believe it's a good idea. You know, if I was interested in finding somebody, hell, I just got divorced. You know, if I was going to do something like that, I would go out and, I don't know any of the social clubs out or places out here in town. I have no idea. You know, I doubt I would fit in at Rock and Roll Rodeo, okay, whatever that place is called. You know, I don't know where people congregate. I have no idea. But chances are, you know, I would probably meet somebody at the grocery store or somewhere like that. You know, I would never bring that kind of stuff into the workplace. I just wouldn't, okay? I have to take care of myself. That's the main thing that I have to take care of is myself. I don't have anyone else, and I wouldn't want anyone taking care of me. So I think about the foolishness of this and how it creates discord in relationships. Like, you know, it's okay for you to be friends with somebody after they participated in your takedown, and they're never ever going to tell you what they did. You know, something that happened that was extremely traumatizing in your life that they participated in, and they're not going to ever tell you about it. And they're supposed to be a friend, and this is the kind of stuff that she encourages people to do. That's horrible. I mean, think about how evil that is, you know? Like, my mom probably knew that this woman was sitting here manipulating my life and making it a total nightmare, and not one time did my mother ever tell me that this shit was going on. Now, I'll tell you what, if an employer ever came to me and said, this is what I'm going to do, I'm doing this to your kid, blah, 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 fuck that. I want to tell. I would do, I would never allow somebody to do that to me, or my kid. You know, I wouldn't do it. Because I know exactly what that is, you know. I don't understand it, you know. It really bothers me. It bothers me that this person could cause so much pain in a person's life. You know, they destroy relationships, they destroy your reputation, they destroy everything in your life. And then they expect you to be okay with it. I'm not the kind of person that likes to make waves, you know what I mean? And I understand people have disagreements, okay? So when people sit there and think, well, you have nothing to complain about, yeah, I do. I do have something to complain about, you know? And when I think about how long this has been going on, and I think about the injustice that has occurred, and the betrayals that took place, it seems unreasonable for somebody to think that I'm going to be okay with that. You know, especially since they basically denied me my freedom and my rights. You know, so I don't know what Karen has to do to get this shit taken care of, because I'm tired of it. You know, I want her to do what she can do to clean up this bullshit, because I didn't do anything. It would be one thing, actually, if I was a criminal, obviously she it wouldn't be in her it would be her place to take action the way that she has. I didn't do a damn thing, you know. I'm just a woman who has to take care of themselves. You know, I have to pull my own weight in this world, you know, and that's all I care about, you know. And I'm not materialistic by any means, but I should have a better car. I should have money, you know, when I need it. You know, I don't really do a whole lot. Most of the things I do buy, the little things I have interest in, like clothes and stuff like that, most of them are secondhand or handmade or whatever, repaired or whatever. I'm not materialistic, you know what I mean? But I should be able to have the, you know, the regular things that people need to have in order to live a decent life, you know? So, who knows? You know, I think this whole thing has been a complete and total tragedy. The whole thing has been tragic, okay? You know, because I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I had people stab me in the back, people gossip about me, create rumors about me that has affected my life tremendously. I've been separated from the only thing that I even know, really, that I even know how to take, any way that I can even take care of myself in a decent way. And everything in my life has completely changed and turned upside down. and I'm supposed to be okay with it. Did she think that I had some sort of mental disorder that where she could take advantage of me and I wasn't going to pay attention? And like I could just erase my 21-year history, work history, like that was nothing. And then try to serve me a different reality. I'll tell you, they have tried to do that multiple times. Like when I was working over at that Holmes place, you know, the old man, which I find repulsive in every way, was trying to serve me a different reality. Meaning, you know, he was like, oh, you know, you're getting really good at this. Bullshit. I've been doing this shit for years. Okay, they're trying to act as if I didn't work here, I never worked here, like I just started my job out of the blue. Like, you know, like I'm supposed to just forget that I've ever had this in my entire life. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. You know? So I get irritated with that. You know, I really do. And the mind games. No one's gonna try to don't try to pull any shit over on me. I just don't, okay? It's funny because, you know, she thought that, you know, when I was at her place, that I was pretty quiet. And once I realized that she was kind of weird and she gossiped a lot and everything, I kept to myself. I rarely said anything. I came to work, got my work done. I didn't want to interact with any of the people there because it was just a gossip place. You know, she was just orchestrating all this gossip. Her fucking accounts receivable clerk wouldn't shut her goddamn mouth up. And she was a very miserable person, this lady, okay? Like, she was basically a disgusting eyesore who felt very bitter about her position in life and wanted to take it out on anybody, okay? Like, anytime, like there was a girl who worked there for a very brief period of time, and she was a really nice girl, very sweet girl, okay? The minute she saw this girl, she didn't like her. And she was one of those, you know, she grew into this horrible looking ogre woman. So she wanted to punish every woman that took care of herself. And that's pretty much how it was. And so she just wanted to create problems, you know. And so this Lisa woman was an absolute nightmare. And so I just kind of went along with it because I knew I was being treated unfairly and that there was nothing really I could do. I just went along with it and just hoped that I could find another job. But there was probably a situation in place to where I couldn't do it. So then you decide, okay, this is just getting ridiculous. So you pick up, you leave. And the freak comes after you. If that's not the ultimate form of harassment, I don't fucking know what is, okay? And then you have the entire community and then everyone else picking up where Karen left off with their harassment bullshit. She's in the wrong, okay? She's obviously in the wrong. And I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it, you know? So, another boring day. It will probably rain tomorrow. I'll see what it looks like in the morning. That will determine whether I head into work tomorrow or not. Yeah, you know, it's very unfortunate. You know, I would prefer to have stable income to where I wouldn't have to worry about stuff like this. But anyway, I'm going to finish watching some videos, hopefully get some sleep tonight, and I will be back with another video later. Take care. Bye-bye.